Yo, what's good? What's good? My boy, he said Herd 2K made some W updates. If you want to say that, game still what it is, dog. Game is still what it is. What's good, Layup King? Yo, bless it, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Hope y'all having a blessed morning. Yo, before we get started, we're gonna rock out for like 3-4 minutes, man. Gonna rock out for like 3-4 minutes before we get started. What's good, MV? Blessing. Shout out to everybody tuning in. We're just rocking out for like another 30 seconds. Another 30 seconds, and then we're going to get started. Man, blessings. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Truly grateful. Hope y'all having a blessed morning. Ain't no way this nigga say I'm about to go ball. Quit playing, man. You know that's my little white spot. Bro, this say I'm about to go ball, man. So you need to go on with that bull crap, man. Need to go on, Claude. MVP, you say you over there grinding 2K right now? I'm trying something. I don't know if I'm able to play 2K while I'm doing this because I need to talk. I need to talk along with it so I can give my examples of life through these videos I'm about to show you this morning. So I ain't gonna play 2K until probably later on tonight or this evening. So we're probably gonna do about 2 to 3 hours of this right here. This is what I probably start doing in the morning time, and then playing 2K later at night. Because like I keep telling y'all, I've been saying it for years. This is the true purpose right here. This is what I'm about to do today is what I'm trying to get my community transition to. I'm trying to get us to transition to playing 2K, but still doing this in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there. I've been trying to meditate. I'm not all the way there with the meditation yet. You know, it's a process. It's a process for me because I can meditate at the gym. I think from what I have learned about meditating, I think I meditate often at the gym. Every time I go to the gym, I meditate. The way I work out, the way once I need to take I take 3 minutes to 5 minute breaks in between my sets. And I always sit there in my silence, collect myself, and I try to center myself, calm down, breathe properly. So I think I always have been meditating. I just never understood, okay, that's what meditating is. Because some people say meditating is actually going to work out. So there are so many different forms of meditating. And, I may look silly to a lot of y'all to get on here, have 2K. I'm a 2K player. And you might be like, yo, bro, what are you doing? But these are the things that can help us move forward in life. I always say this video game, you know what? Let me pull up this video. Let me pull up, before we even get started, I didn't have this on the menu, but we're going to pull it up. We're going to pull up the video of what happened when we don't. Okay. We're going to pull up what happened when we don't take life serious. When we don't work on us, but we step inside of this video game and we go all in on this video game. And like I said, I wanted to react to this video, but I wasn't going to react to it today. Let's find it. Okay. So we're going to react to this video today. It's not a video that I had on the menu, but we're going to look into it when we put so much effort, we put so much energy into something that can't move us forward. I'm not saying we can't have a moment to come and play the video games and relax, man, to get out of our whatever we dealing with in life. My boy said meditate and relax your mind. Peace, yes. Yes. But it's not, you know, everybody have their own way of meditating. So I would say, you know, go look into it and see what worked best for you, you know, because like I said, some people say just going to the gym is there, it's all they need. And some people want to go sit out in the grass. Some people go light candles around their house. So it's so many different styles. Some people do yoga, you know, it's so many different ways to meditate. But like I said, go look into it and see which one is more comfortable for your lifestyle. You know, some people are so busy that they probably feel like they don't have a moment to stop. But we all do have a moment to stop and just sit in on our inner thoughts and be able to sit with ourselves. And because, you know, a lot of people, they running. They never get a moment to sit with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to work and you come home from work, you eating, then you playing 2K, then you working out, then you studying for your test, then you get prepared for work, then you going to bed. So at what point did you get to say, let me sit with myself and talk with myself? Let me talk with my inner thoughts. Let me see where I'm at. Let me get my peace. Let me get my comfort. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us never get to that, bro. You got my brother said we got to deal with them kids. And you know, we got to go to work, leave work, go straight to the daycare, pick the kids up. So you feel me? Like, then you got to come home and cook for the kids. Then you got to help them with their homework. Then you got to, after you finish that, you might want to get like 3-4 minutes of your own self of, you know, you're going to check on your social media. I'm like this, we're just keeping it 100. So at what point did you get that time to just put away all your devices, put away your kids, put away your wife, put away your husband, and you just chilling? A lot of us don't get that. So this is what I try to bring to the 2K community. I don't try to bring this because I'm trying to stand out. I'm not faking. Like I said, I know I may look weird to some of y'all, but this dude be tripping. Bro really on here with the meditation music. Bro really on here, you know what I'm saying? You know, like he doing some extra shit. I'm not doing nothing that is outside of me. I'm just being me, and I'm trying to share what I think is working in my life and many other people's life, because success leave clues. I've been hearing this all week. Success leave clues. Success leave clues. So when we go look at the clues that success has left from millions of people around the world, meditation is a part of it. Learning yourself, being honed in on yourself, gym is a part of it. When we go look at it, when we go look at 99% of people that are successful in life, whether we want to say financially successful, peace, whether we want to say successfully marriage, whatever success you want, a great job, or, you know, successful in school, when we look at the track record of all these people that we claim to be successful in our world, we see similar patterns: discipline, work ethic, gym, eating correctly. Like, we see a lot of these things. So it's like, some of us, we say we want to be successful, but we don't go to work on time. Being the successful clues that we have seen is not going to work on time, but going to work early. Staying at work late. Missing out on the parties. Not drinking as much. Not smoking as much. So we have seen so many clues that have been left behind of what a successful track record look like. But it just, sometimes we don't put the action to, we don't put it into action. It just, I try to say these things nicely because I know I'm dealing with a lot of younger crowd. Then, I have a lot of OGs that rock with me, but we playing 2K, so we have a more younger crowd. So I don't try to say these things to discourage you. I'm not trying to force you to change your life because I know I can never do that. I'm now learning that. No matter how much I put this in front of you, you still gonna do what you want to do. But before we get started with the show, I want to play this video right here of this man throwing his 8-month-old baby against the wall in frustration over NBA 2K25. And that's what I'm trying to get us to separate from. I'm trying to get us to go on this game and take as many L's as possible and be able to walk away at peace. Yesterday, me and my team was in the stage. We didn't play great, but we laughed. We won some games. We lost some games. But I was able to get off of here at peace. I wasn't upset at nobody. I wasn't angry at nobody because I get it. The game is the game. I need to be able to, we can't go out here into these ventures and let these things control our lives. We can't let this game control us. We got to be in control of the game. We have to be in control of self while playing the game. Yes, we want to win every game. Yes, we want to, but if I don't win every game, how does it affect me? It don't affect me. So because I lose every game, my life's supposed to go downward? If I win every game, what does it do for me? So it's like, at all times, control self. Get on here and have your fun, but it should never come to what we're about to hear. And I haven't watched the video yet. I seen the title a couple days ago, and I was like, man, I definitely want to react with y'all. So, like I said, before we start the show, well, this is a part of the show too, because this is a lesson. And this is why we gonna watch the videos that we're about to watch today. Some of y'all, let me tell you right now. When I first started my journey of trying to be educated, I was doing this. Can y'all see me? Yo, tell you what if you see what I'm doing. When I first started listening to audiobooks, when I first started listening to podcasts that kind of educate me, bro, I was, damn, it been on 3 hours? I've been asleep for 2 of them hours. I was falling asleep, bro. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you, dog, you finna just listen to this shit and not walk away. We have to build up to this type of knowledge because a lot of us, we not into this. And I'm speaking for myself. I wasn't into learning about real estate. I'm not finna, at the time, I was like, at that point in time when I first started, like, I ain't finna buy no real estate. What the fuck I need to listen to this for? But things have changed since then. When I was listening to my stocks, nigga, I don't have no stocks. What I'm listening, that shit was making me drowsy. But as I started listening, now, nigga, I can go days. I can go days without listening to BS in all knowledge. I can go weeks. Every day I get in the car, the radio don't get a chance to play unless the kids is just do. But the radio don't really get a chance to play. The radio come on once out of 24 hours, and that's after pick the kids up, and my phone, you know, your phone is still charging while you got it hooked up to the aux card. And I'd be like, I don't be wanting to overcharge my phone 24/7. So I'm like, hey, I've been having this one. Every time I get in the car, it already charged up. So I just unplug. But what I'm trying to say is the radio don't get no airtime because I'm listening to the things like I'm about to show you today. The radio don't get no chance to come on. I don't get a chance to listen to what they talking about. Because what they talking about is another fear and propaganda campaign that they're running. Maybe a little bit of information, but I get that for some of these guys that I'm about to show you today. If it's that serious, I know this dude Anton Daniels gonna say something about it eventually. But at the same time, he's saying something about it, he gonna be telling us, hey, you know, what are you gonna do about it? You gonna get up and go to work every day? You gonna go hustle? You gonna go grind? Or you gonna let the government feed you? You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather get my information from somebody that gonna still motivate me and push me to the next level, not to just tell me, oh, it's so scary out here. World War III is on the rise. Okay, World War III is being hit at, for y'all that don't know right now. They're throwing shots at a World War III right now. Biden has gave Ukraine permission to go to war, basically. And you know what happened with the called allies. So, but we'll get into that another day. But I just want you to know that things outside of 2K is going on in our world. And I think a lot of times we get so caught up in 2K that we don't be alert on what's going on outside of our doors. You know what I'm saying? So let's get started. Check out this video. And this is what happened when we put so much time into a game.
So we got a upsetting video, man, for y'all today. The title of this one is, y'all see the title, Man Upset After Losing in NBA 2K Video Game Allegedly Threw His Baby. I heard the impact of the war.
Wow.
I can't even make something like this up, man. So, of course, we got to dive into this. So, without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the video.
In every video we react to, the description on YouTube, we'll have the link to the actual video for y'all to go support that content creator. Y'all already know who Brutus Sim is, so you don't need no link to go to his video and hit that like button and show us some love, man. So we definitely appreciate when our brothers can report news like this to us, because we need this. We need this type of news. This is not news to put us in fear. This is news to educate us. There is a chemical reaction for us to sit here and play this thing all day. There is something going on in our brain that if we don't step away from it, if we don't go to the meditation, we're going to lose ourselves. We're going to lose ourselves into this game, bro. And we're seeing it time by time. How many people have lost their job from just overplaying video games? How many people have constantly lost their relationships with people that they care about? Yo, we are getting affected real life by sitting here playing these games and I'm not trying to tell you not to play the game, y'all. I'm saying we need to have a boundary. We need to have a schedule. We need to have a time limit. We should not be playing 13 hours a day. I know I'm gonna get crucified for saying this because I did it. You watched me do it, but I didn't know no better. And nobody wasn't trying to educate me on to tell me better. Because why? We seen the money coming. We seen the fame coming. So this is how we've been tricked. We see the fame and the money come. And so in our brain, it keep running. Now, what you need to be doing is saying, okay, now I see the money and the fame come. How can I now put myself in a position to where Hey, y'all, I'm not afraid to go eat anymore. Listen, y'all know how I rock. Y'all know I'm going to talk. So y'all know as we reacting to a video, but you know I'm going to talk. Check this out. I watched my barber. Y'all know me and my barber have a deep relationship where I like to get information. He teach me about life. Kind of been like a mentor to me. I watched my barber cut somebody's hair. Me and him talking. Now, this is how we operate. While he cutting hair, after he finished my haircut, we still chopping it up about life. About life. This dude walked away, cutting hair now. Cutting hair. He wanted to show me something. He said, you can't, he had a quote. He had little quotes. He said, let me show you something. Showed me this quote. You know, you can't change a person. A person is who they is. I said, damn, okay, powerful quote. But he couldn't find it right then. Guess what he was doing? Cutting this dude's hair, walked away to look for this quote. I'm sitting here like, because I had my own business before, right? Anonymous was the #1 2K streamer at one point, right? I was #1. You know, #1. You know what I'm saying? I had that little title. But didn't know how to home in and own it. Okay, so y'all know I always been afraid to walk away from y'all. I never wanted to go eat. I never wanted to go on trips because this money and this fame is coming so fast. I'm afraid to walk away from y'all. So y'all controlled it so much of my life that I was afraid to go eat. I was afraid to go shit. Because the money and the fame is here. Everybody is cheering for me. I'm #1. I got to stay right here. Can we go out of town? Man, I can't go out of town. Do you see all these people sitting here for me? Do you see these money? Do you see these sponsorships? I was afraid to leave the chair. So I played 20 hours a day, 18 hours a day, because I didn't have enough gut to say, I'll be right back, y'all. I'm hungry. I watched my barber cut hair. This nigga looking for a quote. The guy in the chair, he's in the chair long enough for me to say, because I've been in this position. You walked away from cutting hair to show me a quote? Then he did like this, y'all. I said, so he looking for the quote. Then the nigga dropped. He couldn't find it. You know how when a nigga try to look for something and they can't find it, and the nigga just sat there, he like, okay, hold on. I said, what the fuck? I said, bro, when you finish, because I didn't want to say it in front of the guy that was getting his haircut. I said, you just did something else that was so amazing to me. You just stopped what you was doing. You just stopped your job to show me something. I said, when you finish, because I didn't want to say it in front of the guy that was getting his haircut, because I didn't want to be disrespectful, because in my mind, I'm like, nigga, you just gonna stop cutting this nigga hair to show me a quote? What the fuck? So when the guy left, and we were still talking, we were still chopping up, he showed me the quote and we still chopping up. I said, man, I remember what I wanted to say. I said, man, how the fuck did you just stop cutting that dude's hair to show me that? He said, I always come first. This is my business. This is mine. If I get hungry right now, in the middle of his haircut, I'm going to eat. Hold on, player. Hey, man, I done got a little hungry, man. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know that because, see, there's so much we don't know about life, y'all, that we just go out here and winging it. Bro in the chair got no choice but to wait. He got no choice. Either he leave with his head half cut or he wait. He only got two choices. Either leave with your head half cut or sit in that chair and wait. And that dude didn't say nothing. And Buddy finished showing me that. He went right back and cut Brody hair. And I'm not saying he was disrespectful because, of course, he acknowledged Brody. But he was like, let me show you this. And he wasn't showing me nothing like no BS. He was showing me some real stuff. Like he was showing me a quote that was powerful. Like I said, if I'm not mistaken, I think the quote was about you can't make a person be something they not. They are who they are. You know, I think that's the quote he showed me. We were talking about something. And but yeah. You know, back to the video, because you know how I do. We talk over here.
Okay, rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips, subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi Leonard.
So you done know. Your boy Brutal, Sim on the Sea, wicked and mean with a next video for y'all, man. So we don't skip the rest of the intro because we got a lot to dive into right here. This story is very upsetting. I ain't gonna front with y'all. Yeah, I couldn't even believe this was real. Shout out to my guy Savage. Shout out to Wavy Day.
But you know what's so crazy? I can believe it real because Type 1, be honest. Type 1, if you was playing 2K, you was in a serious game in your head. Your parent asked you to do something. Your girlfriend asked you to do something. Your husband asked you to do something. Type 1, if you ever had an anger, that's for a split second. Type 2, if you ever reacted like, God damn. Type 1, if you ever had the feeling but didn't say nothing. Type 2, if you ever like, God damn, I'm in a fucking close game. Can you wait? You never done that? Type 2, if you done that. Type 1, if you just had the feeling, but you didn't react. See, that right there should tell us something. It's possible for us to snap on this game, bro. It's possible for us to snap on the people surrounding us over a video game. So this game is doing something to us, whether we can recognize it or not. It's doing something to us mentally. And I see some ones and twos saying that, hey, yeah, I'd have snapped. Let me put the comments. Let me get the chat box up here too, so people can see that I ain't just making shit up. I got a whole bunch of ones and the twos in the chat. So therefore, we done had some feelings about this game. We done felt some type of way. And so that's what I'm saying, y'all. We have to get ourselves under control. I think we should all have some type of self-control before we say, I'm finna play the video game today. No matter what game it is, but especially 2K. My boy said he told his wife to hold up. You know what I'm saying? He said I got to fighting with my uncle on stream. It was bad. And guess what? We can't judge you. We can't say, nigga, you tripping. Because many of us done had a situation like that over in this game. I done snapped on the kids. Bro, you know how many times my daughter was reaching for me? And I'm like, no. Hold on. And I seen my daughter run back to her mother, and I'm like, I caught that. But see, what I told y'all the other day, this how you know when you're growing, when you're able to catch your bullshit. I told my daughter no. I pushed on the little forehead, let daddy play, boop, 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 back playing the game. I turned around because I was like, I knew what I did was fucked up. My daughter wanted to get up here and be held by her father. But in my head, I'm in a little comp game, nod on the forehead, and I caught myself mentally. And I looked back and I seen my daughter running to her mother. And I said, damn. That's not good. That's not good. And that's what I'm saying. That's how I know every day I'm growing, because in the past, y'all, when I do fucked up shit, I don't catch myself for weeks later. When I'm doing fucked up shit, nigga, I'm catching myself on the dime. Nigga, nope, that's not good. That's not good. So we can look at our brother and say, This nigga threw his baby against the wall, but many of us have similar incidents. We just ain't go that far. But we got very similar incident where we done snapped on the wife, or we done snapped on the kids. Well, my bro said he done got to fight with Unc. My nigga said he was squabbling on the stream. Squabbling with Unc. You man, don't do Unc like that. Damn.
Said this article to me yesterday. And after I check it out, like, it's one of those stories where you, anyways, let's just skip past all of that and let's check this audio out from WLBTW. So let's check this out.
Tonight, disturbing new details about child abuse prosecutors say unfolded inside this Milwaukee apartment. Police say 20.
Okay. Let's look at our brother right here. Let's look at our brother right here. Bro might face serious jail time. Bro might face serious jail time for what he did. And I think he would more so need therapy than jail. But see, everybody ain't gonna say they understand. Everybody ain't gonna understand what we're saying when we say we locked in. He don't. I'm not giving him an excuse in a way out. What I'm saying, y'all, this game will do something to us, but we won't. It's not fashionable to say that there is something addictive about this. This is drugs. It's not fashionable to say, okay, there's 100,000 people that don't give a fuck about a video game. There are some of us that spend thousands of dollars on this game. You telling me it don't do something to you? If it didn't do something to you, you wouldn't spend thousands of dollars. If it did not do something to you, you won't care about the new updates. If it didn't do something to you, you won't be looking on YouTube, see who dropping new information about it. This game does something to you. And I can guarantee you, I would guess to say Brody is from a community where most of us came from. I said this a long time ago. 2K has a grip on poverty people. And I know a lot of people don't understand what I'm talking about when I say that. There is a grip on poverty people when it comes to gaming. See, we think because we don't do drugs, we don't do crack, we don't do cocaine, but we have the same mental issues, the same thing that they will have. But we feel like we better than them. But think about what I'm saying, though. Think about what I'm saying. You don't itch, you don't twitch, you don't leave work early to hit this blunt, to hit this pipe, to hit this crack. You don't go off on your uncle, you don't go off on your wife to hit this blunt, to hit this pipe, to hit this crack. We have the same, so there is something chemically that is going on in our brain, bro, that is pulling us daily, pulling our money daily, pulling our time, getting us angry, upset, raging. I guarantee you, Brody, right here come from a poverty background. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, bro. It has a way. I'm talking about. For some reason, and I know we can say basketball is like it's where we draw into. We draw into basketball. So outside of playing it in real life, this is next level for a lot of us. This is the next level for a lot of us. We not 6'8". We can't go out there and play against the LeBrons. And then guess what? There are some of us that actually play basketball in real life, and then now we saying, I'm gonna bring it to the game. You know, I blew my knee out. You know, I got injuries that keeping me from playing it in real life, so, man, let me go shine on this motherfucking video game. And some niggas really want to shine. Some men when women's actually come here to create their second opportunity. And so I'm not saying that Brody get a pass, but I definitely think he need therapy more than he need jail. I definitely think he need therapy more than he would need jail for a situation like this.
Jalen White was playing NBA 2K, and he was, quote, down 2 points in the fourth quarter of the game and became frustrated when he threw his 8-month-old son against the wall.
Jalen White, 24 CFI 334.
In court Saturday, prosecutors charged White with physical abuse of a child and neglecting a child, causing great bodily harm.
The defendant has confessed to this incident, and the defendant is also the only person.
Do we think he don't love his child? Be careful how you answer this. Do you think he don't love his child? Do you think if he was to able to see himself doing what he did, would he have continued to do it? See, because remember what y'all just said, we all got reflection of us. What we done told the kid no. What we done told the wife no. What we done told the husband no. What we done told our parents, I fucking hate you. I want to play my game. See, bruh, he was under the influence. See, no, listen, I understand. It's easy to say over 2 points. It's easy. But he was under the influence. But we ain't gonna see. We not gonna look at it like that though. I'm so happy you said that though. He was under the influence, but ain't nobody in the world gonna look at it like that, but us. But us. Only the rest of the world gonna shit on this nigga. The rest of the world gonna say this nigga is the stupidest motherfucker ever. But see, us gamers, we know we done did fuck shit. We ain't throw no baby against the wall. But how we let that diaper stay on them until we finish that game? I wonder if you let the diaper stay on them just a little bit longer until you can finish that game. Damn, I smell some shit. Okay, the game just started. Just hold on, I'm gonna change you. You don't think you're doing the same thing? See, you're doing the same thing that drugs would cause him to do. See, you just ain't as extreme on the drug, but you on the drug too. You didn't eat. Your girl told you, come and eat. My boy say the influence of what, heroin? Now the influence of gaming. The influence of gaming. But see, that's what I say. Only a select few gonna see that this is an addiction. This is a drug. I've been on alcohols and on drugs for years before I got sober. Yes, he need therapy, but that's different than physical harm. Like I said, you know, we all gonna have our own opinion on it. There are some people that do drugs and never cause harm to anybody. And then there's some people that do drugs and cause harm to the whole world. You say dirty diaper and throwing the kid and all, bro. Like I said, man, you can, you know, we all have our opinion. The only difference is I have a mic right now. But your mic is in the chat. So, you know what I'm saying? You're welcome to type what you got to say. And I have to, you know, accept what you're saying. We don't think throwing the baby to the wall is okay. But see, I'm just on the end that I know how powerful this is. I know how much money I done spent in my household. I know what spending the light bill money on 2K look like. I know what that look like. The influence of 2K, the influence of gaming. See, this is what I'm saying. You can't say that you have similar experience, but you saying that what he did is different from what you did. See, that's what I'm. See, it's only evidence of truth. You just said that you left the diaper on the baby a little too long. You just said that you told your wife, leave me the fuck alone. You just said you cursed your parents out. You cursed your parents out because you wanted to play the game a little bit longer. You just said you skipped school because you wanted to play the game a little bit longer. You just said you took a day off of work to play the game when it first came out. That ain't gonna pay you no money. How many of y'all took off of work to play 2K on release day? How many of y'all are scheduled months in advance? I'm not going to work on September 18th because that's when 2K released. You said the same exact thing that he did, but it's just a little bit different. But it's the exact same thing, but you can't even see the drug though. That's what I'm trying to get you at. I'm trying to get you to see that there is something. Well, I mean, okay, I can't try to get you to see. You ain't gonna see it if you don't see it. But you have the same issue he have. He just little more extreme than you. See, we do weed. He doing crack. You understand what I'm saying? We both doing drugs. We both doing drugs. He just on it a little bit tougher than you. You ain't never broke no controller. You ain't never shown no rage, no anger against a game that is cheating you. So you ain't broke no controller. You ain't broke no headset. See, you saying that your tidy whities is cleaner than the next man tidy whities when you been shitting your pants too. So if you know that, then you can understand what I'm saying about his situation. And it's an addiction. But see, everybody don't want to admit to they got an addiction problem. This is not a game. This is a serious issue. You just said people are losing their families. So we can't sit here and say that we don't know where he's at. That's why I say, yeah, we're not giving him a pass, but therapy would be much better. Crackheads is not throwing the babies at the wall. You ain't never seen a crackhead there. You don't know no real crackhead. If they,
with the ability and the opportunity to inflict this harm on the victim.
You can't even make this up, y'all. You can't even make this up. Now we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into it because we got an article here from people.com with some more details. So a Wisconsin father has been accused of throwing his 8-month-old at the wall because he was losing at a video game while caring for the child. Police in Milwaukee say they responded to a report of possible child abuse at a local hospital last week, per WISN, CBS 58, and Fox 6. Jalen White was arrested on charges of child abuse and child neglect, according to online jail records. White, who is 20, was reportedly in charge of taking care of the baby while the mother had gone out, CBS 58 and Fox 6 reported, citing a criminal complaint and investigators' account. Fox 6 initially referred to the woman as a female caregiver. Some of the injuries of the child were in different stages of healing. One eye of his was swollen and had injuries on his hands and legs, per investigators. When the child was taken to the hospital, a scan revealed several other injuries, including fractured ribs, a skull fracture, and a broken collarbone, the complaint stated. The child also had other injuries in different stages of healing, possibly indicating that he had been abused at different periods of time, police allege in the complaints, according to WIS.
So what this sound like is, it sound like a child that been abused well before we got to this stage. That's what it sounds like. Sound like that this kid has been through a life of pain and suffering well before it was notified. Now, of course, that would change a lot of things. You know, when you started pulling more evidence and you say, damn, so this motherfucker don't just got one injury because of your addiction of video gaming. This kid has several injuries over time. Damn.
Sen and Fox 6. During their investigation, the Whites allegedly gave police several different stories, including blaming the child mom in one account, all of which reportedly turned out to be false according to the complaint. He then allegedly admitted to angrily throwing his son against a wall because he was frustrated with his performance in a competitive NBA 2K game, according to the complaint, Fox 6 and WISN. He allegedly said he heard a loud thud after throwing his son on the wall. He hit his head hard on the wall, bro. Part of his alleged confession read, according to the complaint, I heard the wall. It was hard.
See, I'm blaming the game. The game is, so the game don't have nothing to do with this. Listen, I'm still putting some of this on the game. I'm still giving some of this the game. He may be on drugs. He may be on drugs. But I guarantee you, bro, you can't take back what we just discussed. All y'all done admitted to it. The comments don't go away. You done told me you done had anger issues over this game. You can't take back what we just discussed. So yes, he may be on some other shit and he may be an abusive father. But I guarantee you, this game has a portion to do with that. Not him being, because we don't know if he's abusing the father, so we're not going to go there. But I'm saying, for his anger, a way to create anger. You just told me you create anger from this game. I just shared some situation of my own life. So yes, he may be on some of that ooh-wee, but I guarantee you this game is what it is. It's an issue. It's a problem. And I'm not speaking just on 2K now. I really haven't said 2K, but maybe one or two times. I said gaming. I said gaming, but especially this game. Now, I'm not just trying to go out here and blame 2K and saying 2K got niggas beating up their kids. But I guarantee you 2K is doing something to you chemically in your mind. 2K is causing some form of anger in your life, some form of hatred in your life. He said that complaint was just an excuse. Well, see, it can't be an excuse if we just all admitted that we have done fuck shit by playing the game. See, what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is it's bigger than 2K. It's bigger than 2K. It's bigger than him. I'm trying to get you to see the other picture of what this game is doing to all of us. Let's remove him. You just told me that this game does something to you to where you left the diaper on your child for a little too longer. You just told me your wife made dinner and you said, I'm not hungry right now, but nigga, your stomach is growling. Let's remove him. He only making my point greater. He's making my point greater. We don't know what he actually got going on in his life. See, we all speculating. But we not speculating that he got upset for being down 2 points. Let's not lose what we know. Let's not speculate. Let's stick with the facts. The facts are that we know we haven't heard no drugs in this system. The facts are he was down 2 points in the fourth quarter and he got upset and he threw his baby up to the wall. Those are the facts. See, everything else is speculating. So now that we know the facts, is it 2K fault or is it what we speculating to be the fault? Come on now. I'm just saying. And then once again, go back to what you just admitted to. You admitted that you have personal anger. You take your feelings out on your wife. You take your feelings out on your kids. You take your feelings out on a family member over this game. So we're not really making him the topic. We're really making us the topic. But I'm using him to get us to see what it's doing to us. Okay? Are we following? Type 1 if I'm making sense. And I'm not the smartest guy in the room. But I'm saying, though, we're speculating on a lot of this. We don't know if he's on drugs. We know the fact that they didn't say he was on drugs. They said everything else, but they didn't say we found this in his system. We found that in his system. Maybe later on that'll come out, but we don't know that. We know that he was down 2 points in the fourth quarter, got upset, threw the baby against the wall. So with that information, now, I was pretty good in school. I have enough contact clues to say who is the issue in this situation? What caused him to have this reaction? So who is the issue? Now, I go back to you in your personal life. Let's remove him now. In your personal life, who caused you to leave a diaper on your baby a little too long? What caused you to spend thousands of dollars out of your household? This gaming world has, I'm not saying let's stop playing games. I'm saying what I said, y'all, because don't make me out to be the bad guy. Anonymous is against gaming. Why would I do that? Gaming can be a form of meditation. You dig? This can be a form of meditation, a form of socializing with your brothers and sisters. You dig? So we're not saying gaming is bad. Anonymous is saying there need to be a time frame. We don't need to spend 18 hours, 20 hours, 13 hours, and we haven't got nothing conquered in our real life. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to criticize. I'm not trying to counsel 2K. I'm trying to counsel you from playing it 30 hours a day, and you haven't done nothing with your own personal life. That's my issue. That's my overall message. He's just making my point, though. And like I said, everything else, what we know of his story is speculating. But the truth is, we have a serious money problem, and we have a serious anger problem. We done even got to a point where we can't even be respectful to each other. Every time you lose to somebody, it's you bitch ass nigga, you ain't even good. We don't even know how to socialize anymore on a fucking video game. But we gonna finish it up though.
On his head, he continued. I heard the impact of the wall after I tossed him. White was reportedly losing by 2 points in the game when he became angry per police accounts. Now this is
once again, no drugs. The police said he was losing by 2 points. Don't make me have to ask again. I wonder who gonna lie this time. So let me ask again. Where my stage players at? Where my comp pro-am players at? Where my casuals at? That casuals but tryhards. I know y'all in there. Come on. You a casual, but you love to fucking win. Come on, dog. You ain't locked in right now? You ain't locked in right now. You telling me you in that close game and your girl trying to come and talk to you about some serious shit. You telling me you really listening? Be for real. You can't lie to me. I'm a gamer. I'm with you. See, you can lie to your friends that don't play this shit with you. You can lie to your girl. This shit ain't that serious. Nigga, this shit serious. This shit serious enough to where you will go to work 20 minutes late. You will, nigga, you barely can put your clothes on correctly for trying to finish this last game. So, you can't lie to somebody that live in this world with you. You can't lie to me. You can lie to everybody else, but I know the truth. Nigga, leave me the fuck alone. It's 18 to 19. All we gotta do is get 2 stops. We down motherfucking 1. It's going to 21. Can everybody shut the fuck up and let me focus for the last couple of plays? Really? That ain't you? You go downplay it. You go downplay it. Don't downplay it. Tell the truth. You want to win this game. No matter if you're a casual, no matter if you're a regular, no matter what you are, you want to win this goddamn game. Man, my girl said she barely can use the bathroom. Brody said he seen people pissing in bottles on release day. Come on. So that's my overall point right there, man. People, do you know right now, there are people, if my guy Prime in here, he would be one to co-sign this with me. Prime said he always take off days, months ahead of time before the new 2K release. Now, we're not saying that you can't do that, but we're saying that's a serious thing, though. That says that this game has some type of effect on us that we're taking off this year for next year. How many people have already put into their schedule that they need to be off on the release date of 2K26? They need to know the exact date that 2K come out so they can go ahead and put that shit in their schedule. What if he was mad because he got sold? It's still the same thing. It's over 2K. My boy said PTO for sure, dog. Come on, bro. The PTO is in effect, my nigga.
Upsetting right here. They said, according to the article, the child is not expected to live. And if he dies,
oh my goodness,
charge against White are expected to be updated to include homicide per
authority.
What? WISN reported White is being held at the Milwaukee County Jail on
oh shit, bond. Bruh.
It was not immediately clear.
Oh shit, bruh. Damn. What? This story just get worse and worse, bruh. God damn. Y'all appreciate the new following to the family. If you like teamwork and defense, you love the channel. This story just get worse and worse.
If he had entered pleas or retained an attorney.
They said the child is not expected to live.
Attorney to speak on his behalf. I can't even make this type of stuff up, y'all. This is so disturbing. And I don't even know why people take video games that serious. I understand being competitive and I understand all that stuff, but it's never that serious.
Damn.
In fact, I won't even put this on comp. He had to be weird in his head. He had to be sick in his head, yo. Now, I got so much questions, man, because according to the article, right, it said after the scans, they noticed that the child had more injuries, which clearly meant that the child been getting abused. Do they have anyone around them? Do they have anybody that had, even when they came into contact with that child?
Yo, and this is, yo, can we have a serious conversation for a moment? Type 1 if we can get real serious right quick. I mean, we've been serious, but yes. Y'all, this is why it's important that we all strive to be something in life. This is why it's very important that we all strive to be something in life. So many of us are unprepared for families. So many of us are unprepared for kids. So many of us are having kids and we can barely feed ourselves. And all that do, it create stress, anger, pain, resentment, hatred. So we hear the story of the kid being abused. I know a situation where it's easy for somebody to be abusive to kids when they didn't want the kid. When they can barely feed themselves. Now they just had a baby and nobody won't babysit. You don't got no support. It's easy for a mother to be somewhat resentful to a kid. It's easy for a father that don't want to be there. He just wanted to have sex. Now he got to actually create a family with you and, bitch, I just was fucking and you done got pregnant. Now he angry and fighting the family. Now she angry and fighting the, so I think this is important that we all strive to be successful when it comes to picking a partner to have kids with. Whether that's a woman picking the man or a man picking the woman, we have to do a better job of getting into a relationship that we can have a thriving family, a child that can thrive to be something. Damn, man, that's crazy. But I know for a fact that when we come from that poverty environment and then we fuck around and have some kids, come on, bruh. Some of us take a while to build up that, okay, I'm a parent. I can speak for myself. And that's what I love about me, because I have my own examples. Had my first child, and I was happy, cool. But when I realized I couldn't go nowhere no more, like for real, like I can go somewhere, but for my parents, you know what I'm talking about. Like, who gonna watch baby? Don't tell me you live in a different state. Oh, God damn. Imagine having kids and you don't live in the same state your family live in. Do you know that take a minute and you somewhere be like, damn, fuck, I had kids. Can't do shit. So I'm not, this is what, see, a lot of us, we can't be honest enough to admit this, and you might, don't say it to me, but you know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all done experienced, some of y'all done had that, man, I can't do shit. It take I'm not saying everybody took as long as me, but it took me some months to get into and really accept that I'm a father and my shit done changed. I can't do that shit. I can't fucking go nowhere. Ah, damn, I can't hang out with the partners because who gonna watch the baby? Then I gotta sit here and trust a stranger with my child while they telling me every day on the news that they are doing something to the kid. So now I'm scared to put my child in daycare. My oldest daughter didn't go to daycare until she was like 5 years old. Because we were scared. We were scared. Think of that. We just heard about the daycare lady popping on the kids. We heard about the kids being found dead. You know, that's when nigga was really on the news and listening to the news, you know, before I know the news was out there fucking with niggas' head. But nigga was scared to put his child in daycare. Nigga was scared to have a stranger to come to his house and watch his child. So you start building up a little like, God damn. Shit. Now, once again, some of us do weed, some of us do meth. So while my weed is like, damn, I'm fucked up, I can't go nowhere, I'm not doing the meth to where it's like, I hate my baby. Yeah. Some people say they don't even want to be parents anymore. Some people check out of being a parent. Some people even check out. Here you go, Grandma. Grandma been watching the baby for 10 years. Grandma is tired. So this is what I have to. It's tough, but you have to have people in your life that can help you calm down and say, you know, the kids didn't ask to be here, but they here. You have to stop being so selfish. It's not about you no more. And y'all, that's tough to accept sometimes. It's tough to accept that I can't go and spend all my money on 2K when this is a major drug addiction for me. It's tough to say I can't spend all my money at the parties. I can't go on every trip. Because if I go on every trip now like I used to, I'm able to just jump up and go somewhere. I can't do that no more. So it's like, God damn. If I do that, then the baby don't eat. And I don't want the baby not to eat. So you have to come to realize and get comfortable with self that I'm a mother. I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? But and see, like I said, I was happy to be that too. This the part what I'm saying. I was happy to be a father. But you're not prepared all the way unless you did the preparing. Let me say this. For myself, I was happy to be a father, but I didn't know that everything would slow down. When you know how everybody be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch the baby, I'm gonna watch the baby. Motherfucker be lying. Cause motherfucker be still trying to enjoy themselves. So while you was pregnant, homegirl gonna watch the baby, sister gonna watch the baby, uncle gonna watch the baby, auntie gonna watch the baby. When you have the baby, who watching the goddamn baby? You. You. You be like, God damn, what happened to all these family members that say they gonna come over here and help me watch the baby? Now you stuck with the baby every day, and I'm not saying you're not happy about your baby. I'm saying that it takes some getting used to. So that's why our wives and our girlfriends and our baby mothers, they do need a break. That's why you have to understand, like, I understand women's a lot more that are pregnant because I get it. And this is why, like, I try so hard to be a better father because I get it. Mothers will lose their fucking mind. They gotta be with this baby 24/7. I can understand why they would go crazy. They have to sit there and stop everything they're doing. Ain't no hanging out with the homegirls like that unless you're taking the babies with you. Ain't no more just popping up going on no trips. So what I'm saying, y'all, a lot of us, we're happy to have our families. It's just that some of us, we're not prepared to what come with that when we say, okay, yeah, I got a family. Okay, yeah, I got kids. Now, damn, I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say you're a smoker. Now you got to take your ass outside and smoke. Unless you're going to smoke in the house around the baby. Now you got to be cleaning up, spraying shit before the baby get back home. I'm just saying a lot of stuff changed that a lot of us are not aware of. And I think sometimes that can cause anger and abusiveness to the child. Type one if I said a lot of shit, but it made sense. So let me say it one more time. The overall thing, what I was saying on that is I think abusiveness comes to a lot of kids due to the fact that we have a little resentment. I wonder if I'm making sense, but it's a lot of shit I'm saying, but it's true. You can resent your kid even though you love them. You can resent them because you like, my whole life gotta change. And yes, I love you, but man, I can't even fucking go to the bathroom in peace. God damn, you know, especially for mothers. Fathers, we get it too, cause nigga, we gotta work 10 times harder now. Oh my God, they don't talk about that for fathers. Fathers gotta work 10 times harder because now, nigga, I just had to feed you. Now I gotta feed him. I gotta feed her, especially if you got multiple kids. Nigga, the daddy don't even get a. But see, I know our mothers go hard, but I just don't think people really understand how much the father don't fucking get to stop thinking. He gotta, nigga. God damn. Okay, I ain't trying to. Okay, but so to say that one more time. In this situation that we're listening to, I think a lot of people that are not ready to have kids, and then we start seeing the kids being abused. That's the situation I think is happening with, because like, but once again, that's speculation. We speculating, so I don't know. But I have seen it. I seen it. I seen where mother and father wanted to go out and they would leave you at home by yourself. I have done it. I have done it. I have left my daughter at home by herself to go out. I have done it. I done it when I was younger, because I was still battling like, damn. I don't have, you know, and in my head, I was like, and listen, I know how serious that is. I know. Listen, I know. For my parents out there, I know. I'm fully aware how serious that is. But I'm saying it happened a lot, y'all. I'm not the only person that have done it. I promise you that. I promise you. I'm not making excuses and saying listen, 75% of parents have left their kids at home before by themselves. I don't want to, nobody can't tell me. Nigga, I would say 85. 85% of parents have left their kids at home by themselves before. Ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise. So it's not right. But that's a part of going through that stage of, I'm a parent now, I can't do this. And so you're fighting with yourself because you still want to have a piece of your old life. So you're like, I still want a piece of my old life, but you know, your old life has to die because it not all the way die, but you like, damn, if I don't got no babysitter, I can't go. And you like, shit, I ain't gonna be gone long. I'm just gonna go out for like 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So you run out for your little 2 minutes, and then you run back home, and you like, see, I knew she was gonna still be asleep. I know my baby. Okay, well I know it's not right. I know it's not right.
Outside of them? Because I doubt anybody would see a child with all these injuries and not do something, man. You got so many questions. But ain't much to say about this, y'all. This dude, I hope he get lost under the prison, bro. Under the prison. I ain't gonna front with y'all. This is no excuse. And games are not supposed to be that deep, y'all. I know we competitive-ish, but it's...
But this is what I have to object and say I disagree with my brother Brute here. Brute said, fuck him. I have to disagree because gambling not supposed to be that competitive. Sex not supposed to be that addictive. But it is. You know, we all have a different mind frame. Some of us get lost in art. Some of us get lost in being a competitor. You know, you look at Michael Jordan, look at LeBron James. You know, you don't hear about nobody else spending this much money on their body, but they're lost into, I want to keep playing. I want to be at the top of my game. So what I'm saying is, we can judge it from the outside and say, yeah, we can throw him away. And we don't agree what he did. But I say there's something else going on that, yes, he may need to go and be locked up, but is jail the right place for an issue like this? Because there's something, like you said, like Bruce said, there's something that's going on up here for him to get there. And once again, we haven't been told that he on drugs, and he admitted to everything he did. So I think there is something else there that need to be looked into. And guess what? We know the black man don't get therapy. We know the system don't agree when it comes to rehab and therapy and rehabilitation in that system. See, that's another issue but I ain't gonna go into it because I ain't gonna get into that. But that's another issue. When we see people go into this system, that courthouse, yeah, we can say throw them away, but there's a lot of people that get the counseling because we clearly can know anybody in their right mind knows something has to be going on upstairs for that man to throw his baby against the wall. And then, like I said, it don't make it any better that you're playing a game that gets many of us. There's some of y'all may be stronger than a motherfucking ox. You can play this game and never have no emotions tied to it. But there's millions of us that play this game and has an emotion tied to it. And you can't lie. I got the comments. You know we live streaming. You already said, and that's what it was beautiful because I asked y'all, how many of y'all have did something whoop 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 because of this game? And everybody started saying 1, 2. Everybody started raising their hand. Then when we found out his situation, it was different. It ain't no different. You did the same thing. He just did it on a higher level. So guess what? The same chemical that is hitting him, is it hitting you? It hitting you. You're getting the same chemicals that he getting from playing this game and having these emotions that connected with this game to make you tell your wife, bitch, can you give me a moment? I'm not hungry right now. But she hear your stomach and she just wanted to fix you a plate. How you think it make your lady feel to know that she just cooked you dinner and now you eat it when it's cold because you wanted to keep playing 2K? See, it's the same thing, just on a different level. Yes, you did not throw your baby against the wall, but you still rejected the love for you. You still rejected your child that wanted to sit on your lap and play. You wouldn't let your daughter play on your 2K account. You ain't let your son play on your 2K account. Why? Why you ain't let him do it? All right, we're going to leave that alone because I know y'all ain't trying to compare the two. But, man, listen, great video, man. Shout out to Brutus Sim. I think the young brother definitely needs some counseling. Whether he was white, black, Mexican, Indian, Haiti. I'm not saying it because he's a young black boy. I'm saying it because clearly he needs some counseling, bro. Any type of man that would throw a motherfucking kid to a wall, there is something else going on. There is something else going on, bro. All right, but let's move on to our next stuff. So, that right there was an add-in. I didn't know I was going to react to that. This is the stuff that moving forward throughout my 2K career, I keep trying to find ways to. Let me ask y'all this. How many of y'all have noticed that when you go watch my 2K videos, somewhere in the video, motivational shit or informational shit just pop up? Some of you niggas ain't even making through the video that long. But type 1, if you have noticed that when you watch my 2K content, you watching the 2K video, and then all of a sudden, there's 2K video, but there is some other audio talking. That's me trying to find ways to implement real information into your life. And I keep searching for ideas. How can I get this to them? How can I get them to be conscious about this, whether it's credit, whether it's real estate, whether it's stock, whether it's business, whether it's spiritual. I'm keep searching. And so this, what we're doing today, is just another form of how can I implement these type of videos that we're about to get started with now into your life. So the first one we have is from the brother Ron Will. And every video that I'm going to show y'all, the link is in the description on the YouTube. So if y'all want to go and actually support these guys and start to get into their content yourself, you know, the link is in the description for you to check out the videos.
Welcome to deep thought. Don't allow negative thinking to break you. And now I touched on this a bit yesterday, right? But there's a lot of people who, I'm just gonna be real, they're broken by negative thinking. No matter what, no matter what's happening, they see the bad side of it. No matter what's going on. Oh, this is always happening and everything. Oh, this is always bad. It's like, it was a young man in my circle. I had to correct him one time. He said, oh, bad things always happening. I said, oh, stop. No, don't ever think that. You still alive. You got to think positively. Yes, bad things will happen, but don't have that attitude of bad things always happening, because they always will. Because one thing, when you start thinking negative, when you start thinking in terms,
and that's something that I try to work on with Kat. You know, another thing me and my barber talk about is how you start a relationship and usually how it would finish. And I asked myself, did I start my relationship with Kat through negativity? Because I noticed that I'm not a big talker. I know y'all probably think like I talk a lot, but I'm a very quiet, reserved guy. I'm a turn up quiet. I'm an introvert, extrovert. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very to myself, but I do talk, but I'm not really a big talker. So there's often time where Kat, she would start a conversation, and how she would start a conversation would be to point out something that may be negative of the world. And I try to get her to refocus, like, that's not how we should think. We shouldn't even think, if it's not a positive sentence that is coming out of your mouth, you're gonna irritate me. I don't want to have a irritating conversation because the conversation led with something negative. I don't care. There's nothing that is impossible, because if we just think positive, we will find the solution, and the solution will come. But to think negative always open the door for failure. Always open the door for, if you can see it for them, it can be seen for us. So I want to see positive for everybody around me. I want to think positive for every outcome. And if I'm not thinking positive, because usually what I'm thinking, I'm going to say. So if I'm not thinking positive, I'm keeping my mouth closed. I try not to get into a negative thought. And when I have negative thoughts, I have learned, once again, to catch them. I was not able to catch these thoughts months ago. I now can get in a negative thought and I get that out of there. Come on, why are you tripping? Reinforce yourself. Positive. Listen, y'all, we're gonna stomp our toe and be like, God, you know, we're gonna have some moments where we think negative. But do we have to speak those words? Do we have to let those negative thoughts just stay in there? We can change them. You have the power to say, that's gone. No, rewrite that. You can rewrite every code in your life. You can rewrite every habit in your life. So this is something that I try to teach in my household, like positive. Think positive, be positive. Don't even play with me on negative. She tests me because she think it's a game. So we have a conversation, she say something negative, and guess what I do? Click. Why you hung up on me? Because I told you, I don't want to hear it. Anything, I was just joking with you. I don't want you to joke with me. I don't want you to joke with me about a negative thing. Don't play with it. We playing with fire when we start to think negative. What we allow to format in our brain, and we keep creating these patterns. Don't you think you're gonna act on them? So how about let's format, let's turn the tides on this and try our best to force out positive thoughts. So therefore, the thoughts that we have can come out of our mouths. Man, yesterday, and you know what, I gotta give her some credit. Okay, yesterday I went to McDonald's. Y'all know I don't eat McDonald's, but I've been fucking with them fries lately. I don't know. I don't eat McDonald's, but I haven't ate McDonald's in years. Up until about last week. I haven't ate McDonald's in years. And I think it's because my daughter keep asking for chicken nuggets. So that's how I got fucked up on McDonald's. And I don't eat McDonald's. And, you know, I tell y'all about McDonald's. Don't fuck with McDonald's. But my daughter been eating these chicken nuggets. And I'm like, damn, she want chicken nuggets from McDonald's? So I like, okay, got the chicken nugget from McDonald's. And then I had some of the fries. Goddamn fries, man. Them fries. I'm just gonna say this. I think McDonald's has the best fries in the world. The reason I don't eat McDonald's, because what I've been told is it's garbage food. And remember I said success leaves clues? The people that I read about, the people that I hear about, they tell me to stay away from McDonald's. The people that own the level that I'm trying to get to, they say McDonald's is a place you stay away from. You don't go put that into your body. What they have to offer is fucking dog meat. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it literally dog meat, but I'm saying though, it's garbage waste of food. That's what I've been told. You know what I'm saying? So by the people that I follow path of success, processed food, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, and like I said, you can say the nuggets too. So the processed food that we eat, they basically, these people that I follow, if you're not eating at home, then you shouldn't be eating. But of course, we are going to step out in a restaurant a time or two. But eating that type of food every day, you're not going to get to where I'm at. You need to eat at home. You need to learn how to cook. You know what I'm saying? So I may not know how to cook, but you know, Kat, she know how to cook. So I try to put myself in a position where I don't eat out. Now, when I'm solo dolo, of course I may eat out. But I try to go to restaurants that are a little more expensive. And this is why we have to make money. Because healthy food is expensive as fuck. Bro, this is what it made me see. This is what I don't like about the system that the world have created. The healthy food, you need money for. So that's why I had to work fucking hard, because I don't want to eat the garbage food, the toxic, the processed food. So I want to go to the good store. So I want to go to the good restaurant. I want to go to the good supermarket. So I don't eat the fucked up shit. So that shit costs a little more money. But back to the video.
What's bad is happening and everything. It's going to keep going because in a way.
My bad. Let me finish my story. So I was telling you. So I was at McDonald's, and because we're talking about positive thoughts. The old me used to judge where a homeless person would spend my money. And this is why I say I'm proud of Kat, because yesterday, normally she would say something negative. But I was in McDonald's, and this lady came up to me, she said, can you buy me an iced coffee? That's how she said it. She said, can you buy me an iced coffee? Soft voice. And she said it like that, you know me. Now, she asked a couple people before me, but you know I'm on this path where I'm taught to give. I'm being trained to give. Give, share, bless. Abundance come to you. So I give. All right. So she asked everybody, they said no, but of course she got the right one. I'm being trained to give. So yes, I'll buy it. She said, but I don't have anything. I said, just go order it. Now I'm not looking at her because I already looked at her, so I'm not giving her no eye contact, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm really like, you know what I'm saying? So I tell her to go order it, and you know, she like, I don't have no money. And I said, you know, I just go order it. I'm gonna take care of it. Now guess what, y'all? I have an iPhone 6S. Why? The people I'm following, why should I upgrade my phone when it worked perfect? You get me? This is an iPhone 6S. This phone probably 6 years old. Y'all tell me how old this motherfucker is. This is an iPhone 6S. I know it got to be over 5 years old. I know. At least 7 or 8 generations ago. What y'all got now? The iPhone 15, 16? What's the latest iPhone? But just know I got one that oh. That's why do I need to upgrade my phone if nothing wrong with it and it worked properly? You know what I'm saying? So the lady that asked me for the iced coffee, my boy said when you really hungry, you got the Android. The lady that asked me for the iced coffee, she said, that motherfucker from 2010. Hey, motherfucker still work though. I can call, I can text, I can get on the internet. Listen, them motherfucker work over here. Don't watch your business, my boy. So the lady, she get a phone call, bro. The lady that asked me for the iced coffee that said, can you buy me an iced coffee? Get a phone call. Now I know an up-to-date phone because Kat got one. She can't get the updated phone because they got a family plan. So she on the new phone. You know, so I know what it looked like. Yo, this woman pulled out a new iPhone and said, hello. I said, man, look at this shit here. Now that's what I'm saying in my head. This lady just hit me with the voice. Can you buy me a coffee? Pulled out her phone and said, hello. And started talking to somebody, had it on speakerphone. My speakerphone don't even work that. Okay, I do want to make a disclaimer. My speaker don't work that good. I don't know, man. You know, it's old, man. So she was able to put her shit on speakerphone and start talking. And somebody was asking her about something, and she was like, nah, I'm out. I like, this motherfucker talking normal. But that ain't how she was talking to me just 2 seconds ago. So, but guess what? I didn't worry about it. It's not for me to judge. It's just for me to give if I'm going to give and bless if I'm going to bless. I'm not going to think negative. So I didn't think negative. I didn't now say because you pull out a phone that's newer than mine, I'm going to take back what I said I was going to do for you. So, you know what I'm saying? I bought her the coffee and, you know, I walked out, you know, but, and I didn't think nothing else about it, you know, and I was telling Kat the story, and normally Kat would say some negative shit, but I was proud of her because she just said, okay. And I was like, that was good because that showed me that, you know, we're trying to think positive. Even in dark times, even in fucked up situations, we still trying our best to think positive. So I was happy to know that me telling her that story, she didn't say, damn, and she probably finna woo. She didn't say none of that. All she said was, you know, that's crazy. because it was crazy, but it's okay. If she feel like she getting over on me by having me to buy her a coffee and, woo, 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 this, it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? People are going to try to manipulate you and take advantage of you. But guess what? You can choose to how you want to react to that. You can react to that negatively or positively. And I choose to react positive. So whether she was getting over on me, it doesn't matter, because I know I did a good deed. I know I did something that a person came to me and said they was in need, and I was able to be there to provide need and care. And that's all I wanted. Because my goal is to be able to help. I want to help. If you're getting over, I don't care. I know I bless my heart. Because my heart and my cup, I need to help. That's going to fill me up. I don't care what you do with it after I help you.
You've embraced it. You've embraced it, and then you embrace it to the point it'll break you. So instead of like thinking, okay, you could be in a bad situation, but in trying to think, okay, instead you got to think about the positive side of it. Positive, and then thinking positively, and then the main positive thought is that no matter what it is, you're going to get out of it. You got to think that way, but see, some people don't. That's why you have some people who, they might be homeless. I use myself for an example. I've told you before, there was a point, I'm married, got a young toddler, and I'm pregnant, with a pregnant wife. And we were sleeping in a friend's basement. We were sleeping, it was bad. It was bad. And even worse, even when I started a job, I didn't have had one good shirt, one good t-shirt, a good pair of pants. I did have 2 pairs of shoes though. But whatever the case, it was starting off slow. It was starting off slow. It wasn't a good thing. But I didn't let that stop me. I just kept going.
Thanks.
And I was able to build from there.
I definitely know how that feels.
I got more clothes, more shirts, more everything. Big old home and everything. Sometimes I'll be like, man, gotta go up and down these 2 flights of steps sometimes. Because I didn't embrace the negative thought. When I was going through the negative time, I didn't embrace it. It didn't allow it to break me. You got to be the same way. Because sometimes, I'm going to tell you what, sometimes when negative things happen, that means you're not going in a positive direction. That means you might not be seeing the positive side of something. That might be telling you you need to start thinking positively about something. You need to see the lining in that dark cloud, the silver lining, something. Because if stuff ain't working for you, that's the thing. It's like if stuff ain't working for you, stuff ain't going well for you, that's a clue right.
His name is Rum Wills. This channel that he has right here, he have 3 channels. He have a money channel, a spiritual channel where, it's about the intellect, we thinking, we going deep. And then he have a channel where he talk about females as well. But the channel that I mostly entertain and tune into is his money channel and his deep thought channels. This channel right here, if you go to my YouTube, the link will be in the description. So every video that we're going to react to today, the link of that video will be in the description along with his name, the name of that channel. So once again, this channel that we on right now is Ron Will's Deep Thought.
There's stuff ain't right. You gotta change your thinking. But see, some people don't change their thinking. Some people do not change their thinking. Some people keep going and doing the same negative thing over and over. And then they get stuck. And then they're in a bad place, and really it's because they embrace being in that bad place. They allowed it to break them. See, the one thing you have ultimate power over in this world is yourself.
Facts.
And how you think. I don't care. Yeah, you have plenty of the theys trying to program you to think this way, and they put negative stuff out. But you have to just look at look at different things. You have to think about the positive side. You have to find the positive side. Like when the days in their media and everything, they put out some negative information. There's some positive information out there, especially in the age of social media. You could probably find it if you look for it. And with search engines and stuff, it's probably easier to find than it's ever been to find. You don't have to embrace it. You know, you can choose whether you're going to embrace negativity or positivity, you know, because the negativity, I have never in my entire life, in 6 decades of life,
That's true, Dreams. That's
seen
true.
anybody rise up and they embracing negative thinking. I've never seen it. Because once they do, they...
Now, imagine if we take this mindset into the 2K. And that's what I've been doing. See, this is what I'm saying, y'all. I've been getting the cheat code to understand how to play this game and take the L's. But I'm not looking for L's. I'm always looking for W's. But it's okay if I get a loss, because guess what? I'm still getting to play with my homies. I'm still getting to talk this game. Y'all know how we do while we playing 2K. So I still get to have fun in this environment. Although I'm trying my best to win, I'm not going to be upset. I'm going to say, God, we had that one. But it's moving on for me. So this is what I'm trying to bring y'all, like, understanding that we can play 2K, but if you play it without owning yourself, you will do something reckless. If you play it without breaks, you will do something reckless. You haven't gained control of your life, but you on here playing a video game where you're trying to control it. And we know we can't control this game. We know that, right? So the only aspect that we can control is us. So we can control how we react to losses. We can control how we react to bad shots going in. We can control ourselves on seeing the bad flaws of this game. Yes, we don't like it, but should we allow it to make us feel a certain way inside? Well, we should not. So the only thing that we should be doing is getting control of self before we say, I'm about to play 2K. You need to already have it in your mind that it's okay. Whatever happened. It's a game. It's a game. So that's why I say I love what I do. I get to build friendships. I get to build accountability. We get to think positive. And we get to talk about real life things while we're playing 2K. Y'all know that's my whole angle. We're going to play this 2K, but along the game, we're finna be talking about some real stuff. And I know I can't do it 24/7 because I know most people would run from it. You know, like I said, if this is not your cup of tea, you're going to go to sleep for a minute and wake back up and say, oh, that nigga still in there talking. Because I did it. When I was trying to get comfortable reading, where's my book? Bro, come on, bro. You think niggas enjoy reading books? Listen, this is a small book for a lot of people, but it ain't small to me. How many pages? Okay, we ain't gonna count those back pages. So 260 some pages. Come on, dog. Oh boy, Ghost said, yo, Ghost, what's good, man? Appreciate those big 3 months in a row, 28 months total, dog. My boy said we gotta try some of that Wong Kong. We're gonna have to do, bro. You gotta do something. You gotta have to do something, bro. You're gonna have to do some Musa. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Now, this book right here, this book is called Deep Works. The other one upstairs, I'll show it to y'all next time. But this book right here is called Deep Work: Rules for Focused Success in a Distracted World by Cal Newport. Yeah, Deep Work. So, man, that's what I'm saying, though. It took time. It takes time to get comfortable and sitting here for. Listen, bro, come on. I ain't even. Am I doing it right? You feel me? Nigga had to find a comfortable position because I'm not used to doing this. I'm not used to getting the book and reading. So now I gotta figure out. Okay, I ain't liking that. Let me see. Okay, let me put my feet up there. Okay, nah, that ain't gonna work. Okay. That ain't gonna work. You gotta find your mode. You gotta find where you fit comfortable at to do something that gonna change your life for the better. So when it comes to listening to videos like this, you might get sleepy the first 5 times, but that 6th time you like, yeah, I can listen to that. I can listen to that. The first time I opened the book and started reading, nigga, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna read by 2 pages. Now I can read 3 pages. Now I can read 4 pages, and then so forth and so on. But it takes time because that's not a comfortable thing. So we have to do the things that gonna improve us, but it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be comfortable. It's not gonna be suitable in the beginning. But as time goes, you get comfortable and comfortable and comfortable, and now you're doing something amazing. And you look back, and your shelf look like his. Like, nigga, I got books stacked up on stacked ups. You know what I'm saying?
Stay there, they go down. I've seen people go from a high level to a lower level. And that's because they're always thinking negatively. Or they start thinking negatively and then change up.
That's facts, though, Devo.
Scores of people, individuals and everything. But they allowed it to break them. Meanwhile, I've seen some positive people be temporarily in a bad situation. Just like in my episode yesterday, I said positive thinking can get you through bad situations. That's not something I'm just saying. That's not theory.
That's facts.
I've done it, and I've seen
facts.
Scores of people do it. You know, they be going through some bad stuff, some bad things, and still make it. Shoot, still make it. I know a young lady, she had gotten abused, sexually abused, from the age of 3. And one thing I give to her, she always stayed positive. She was going through some stuff. And I've told her, I was like, your strength is incredible. Your strength, because no matter what she was going through, she always think positively. Things are going well for her now, though. She went through some stuff. She didn't allow the negative things to break her. She didn't think negatively, But see, some people, they'll go through a negative period, and they're allowed to break them, They'll get depression and all of that, because that's all that is just negative thinking. Seriously, people have gone through it. And it's tough. It's tough. I would just say to people, no matter what's happening, try to see the positive side, People who follow me for a long time know I went through a stroke. Yeah, I could easily, there was so many negative elements to that.
That's crazy though, because I was here, I was a supporter of his when the stroke happened, and I got family members that have had a stroke, and it turned their mouth, it twisted their mouth. Some family members, they go numb on one side of their body, or a body part go numb. You hear about so many things, and like I have said, I got family members where I've seen where the mouth get completely twisted, or the neck gets stuck a certain way. I know a family member like that. So to see him go through his stroke, bro, and come back how he did, it was phenomenal, because like I said, when you have seen what a stroke would do to somebody, and you see this man here coming back strong, back in the gym, back giving that content, life lessons to men and women of all ages that's willing to listen, and you don't see no major issues, or you don't even hear about no major issues from them. That's beautiful. And you have to take your hat off and say, working out, being positive, staying on your path. Those are the things that can all help us whenever we're going through something as terrible as a stroke. Whenever we're going through a loss of a family member, a loss of a relationship, staying true to your faith, being positive, working out. These are things that can help us overcome anything. There is nothing that can stop us from overcoming nothing. As long as we stay true to our faith, stay true to our belief, be positive, work out, stay on your path, you can't be stopped in this world. You know, we look at these people that have these serious medical conditions and they still running up the hill of success. And you look at them like, motherfucker ain't got but one leg, but smiling every day, getting up, taking on the challenge of being a person with one leg. So it's a lot of us that we have all these things that people say they want, but we willing to quit at the drop of a hat. We're willing to take longer breaks. But while you doing that, somebody gonna steal your spot. Somebody gonna sneak up. Well, not sneak up. You know what happened to the rabbit that slept? The turtle just kept on and won the race. So that's what I be trying to get us to see. Like, we need to get in position to win the race that we are fighting, because we all have our own race to run. We need to put ourselves in a position to win, though. And there are some things we are going to have to cut out. We're going to have to lose out on. We can't keep doing things that not going to benefit us in the long run.
Please. And I'm still not 100%. But I think positively. I'm like, well, hold up. Yeah, it's tough walking sometimes, but I can still walk though. You know, I can go up and down my 2 flights of steps. You know, there was a point for a second I was thinking, oh man, I might have to get a bed for like the first floor of my place. Well, the second floor, you know? But didn't have to, because I didn't embrace anything negative about that. And then what y'all think about that? Yeah, you can go through some problems. We all going, look, that's just life. But you don't embrace the negative thinking. You don't allow it to break you. You start thinking positively about something, and you can get through it. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. You can change your life, but it starts up here. You got to start up here, all right? I want y'all to really think about what I'm saying, all right? But whatever the case, don't allow negative thinking to break you, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for today. I want y'all to really think about what I'm saying. And especially if you're going through something right now, don't allow it to break you, all right? Don't allow it to break you. So anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.
Once again, the link to that video in his channel will be in the description. Check him out, man. Name is Rom Wheels. I listen. You're gonna enjoy his content. He got a money channel. He got a spiritual deep thought channel, and then he have a channel where he talk about female. You know what I'm saying? I don't really. Rom Wheels. WILLS. ROM. But like I said, if you go to the description, you can just click on his link. If you go to the YouTube screen that we have right now, you can just click on that link. Yes. No, WILLS. But deep thoughts. That's why I don't want you to, because see, I want you to go to this channel. I don't want you to go to his one, because if you type in Rom Wheels, they're gonna take you to his female channel where he talk about females. I want you to go to the one where he talking about mind over matter, where he talking about, you know, the things that can help shape you into being a great man or a great woman. You know, you know, learning ourselves, you know, being in tune with nature, with life. Like these are the things that we can get from the Deep Thought channel. You know, you can get valuable information on his other channels as well, especially the money channel. You know, I like his money channel as well, but the Deep Thought is the one that you know, I'm clocked in with for real, because he always talking heavy game. Okay, so you, oh yeah, you know who he is then. That's amazing. But like I said, he just hit 100K a couple months ago on his main channel. But like I said, even he said he wished this was the channel that actually blew up, the Deep Thought, because this is what the world needs. But see, the world gonna always gravitate to the low-hanging fruits. And it's easy to talk about females and this and that, but how easy to talk about the issues that we have in our personal life. If we going to get therapy, is we trying to better ourselves, is we taking accountability. See, this is what the Deep Thought channel gonna do for you. They gonna make you sit in your accountability. They gonna make you look and reflect on yourself and say, damn, so I'm well met because of me and not because of you, not because of her, not because of him. Everything that's happening to me in my life right now is because of the things that I have done to lead these actions to me. You know what I'm saying? So I have more videos to react to, but I told myself that at 12 o'clock I was going to get off because I'm going out to eat breakfast. Me and Kat going to go eat breakfast this morning. We're going to this restaurant that still sell breakfast. So you probably say, it's 12 o'clock, bro. Ain't no breakfast. Well, I'm going to eat breakfast. I don't know what she gonna have. But Bless, what's good, gang? What's up, my boy? So, you know, like I said, I'm learning how to tell y'all that I'll be back instead of y'all holding me, or y'all not holding me, me thinking that I gotta stay when I told myself at 12 o'clock I'm gonna get off. So I'm practicing what I preach. I tell y'all, don't get on this 2K. Set a time. Set a time limit. Yo, can y'all do this for me today? Can you set a, thank you, my boy. Can y'all please put a time limit on how much you're going to play 2K and don't go over that time? Please. Can y'all do that for me today? Can you set up a time for you to play 2K and don't go over it? Don't go. And so let me set up a time for tonight. Tonight I will go live at 7:30, and at 9:30 I'm going to get off. Now, the only reason I don't go live at 7:30 is because, you know, the kids pushing the time back. But my plans tonight is to go live at 7:30 and get off at 9:30. I'm going to play 2K tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and get off at 9:30. Because like I said, we have to control the time. We got to. So I asked y'all today, man, set a time for 2K and stick with that time. Do not set the time for 8 hours. No, man, we cannot be playing for that long. But hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, I would have streamed longer. So what I'm going to do is, y'all appreciate the new follow to the family. If you like teamwork and defense, you'll love the channel. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go eat. She's going to actually go pick up the kids today. So I may be able to come back and play 2K before then. But the time that I have set is for 7:30 to 9:30. And you know what? I'm not going to even play with it. I'm not going to do nothing in between that. I'm just going to come and probably edit some videos and stuff so I can put out for the YouTube and TikTok. So yeah, I won't be live again until 7:30 tonight. But and tomorrow morning, so this is what we're going to be doing in the morning. Because I think morning is where we want to send everybody off to work in good energy and you know, abundance of knowledge. So I think my morning stream's gonna start being this. This is what we're gonna be doing in the morning. And then at night we'll play 2K for 2 hours to 3 hours. Because I mean because I have opportunities that's going on in my life, and I don't want to get back into the old way of myself and not managing my time, because if I'm not managing my time, guess what? I'm not managing my money. I learned that today. I was like, that makes sense. how can you manage your money if you can't manage your time? It makes perfect sense, because if I don't manage my time, if I overdo this, then I'm slacking on there right there when I'm getting more money over here, but I'm over here participating in something for way too long. Now I only can give this 30 minutes, and now I done missed out on the abundance of what I had coming. So you get what I'm saying? So I'll be back tonight at 7:30. Thank y'all for the support. Please go check out the video right here. We'll finish the other videos tomorrow, and then every morning we'll just have new videos to listen to that can help us in ways that we don't even think can help us, man. So thank y'all for the support. Y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all back here tonight. Thank y'all for the support.